Good morning, Driver Radio fans. Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera, and this is a snowy Colorado morning, and it's a review of the 2018 Kia Rio. This is the EX trim level. This has been all new, or just all redesigned for 2018, and this is obviously Kia's subcompact, and actually it's a personal favorite of ours, and I'll explain why in just a second. But with that being said, Walt, let's give everyone a quick walk around. Apologize for the dirt and the snow. Gotten about 5 inches of snow or so over the past week here in Colorado, and we've had sub-zero temperatures to accompany it. So again, what's new for 2018? A complete redesign I mentioned. There's a reworked 1.6 liter 4-cylinder underneath the hood. They've actually lowered the power output on it by about 8 horsepower, but in doing that, they've given a little bit more power at some of the lower gears and just helped it overall to be a better, more efficient vehicle. A reworked interior, which we'll show you in a second. You're seeing the 15-inch wheels, as you can see there. LX, S, EX are the trim levels. The EX is the top of the line. Gives you the 15-inch alloy wheels, the chrome grille surround, which you saw earlier, fog lights, forward collision warning with braking. Walt, I'm going to open the front door so you can show everyone the inside. And real quick, I apologize. I've got to take out the key. Otherwise, it's going to beep at you the whole time. Forward collision warning with automatic braking, which is really great for a car in this class. 7-inch center display that everyone's come to know and love. You get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility that Walt's going to show you in just a second. The EX gives you an upgraded cloth upholstery, which is really nice throughout. Single zone climate controls. You've got a defrosting, or I guess a electric defrosting rear view window, which I guess obviously you would expect to see. Illumination. You've got cruise control on this vehicle. You've got the nice display. I don't know how big that display is on the inside. Oh, I believe it's the. I can't tell you honestly, and I don't want to butcher it. So you've got you do have a sport mode in there, which is a really nice feature. You've got several auxiliary ports plus USB. Walt, I am going to open this, and normally I don't get in, but I'm going to get in this vehicle and show you. So this seat set for a 5'9" driver, 5'10" like myself, and I've got enough room to sit comfortably in here. A decent enough roof. Walt definitely does have to be in the front. He's 6+ feet, but if you're of average height, definitely more than enough room in here, which is nice. And you've also got a charging port back here. So I wanted to show that, and well, we really don't need to show the interior of that. There's not a whole lot to show on there, to be honest with you. So just something to note there. Really, I like that. You were able to get a car seat in the back seat, but you've got to do some maneuvering around in order to do so. I'll talk about that in the opinion. Kia, if I'm missing this, I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think there's a button back here unless you push it from inside the cab or you hold the remote. And it's not an automatic trunk, it's just such a light trunk, and it's got a good enough spring on it that it opens up and lets you have that. 60/40 folding second row, 13.7 cubic feet on this sedan, and it's actually, with the redone suspension, makes a nice little wide cavern, and you can get quite a bit of stuff in here. We got all the boxes from Christmas this past weekend, and really was honestly able to fit quite a bit of cargo back here in the back, so which is really nice. And what will come up on this side, I think the lighting's a little bit better to show the exterior portion. You do have a rear vision camera back here. You can see right there, which is a really nice feature. It's got air conditioning, and again, some of you are saying, well, you've mentioned air conditioning, you've mentioned the cruise control. Why are you saying these things? Well, because this is a car that's in that price segment that you don't necessarily find all of those things. The Kia Rio on the base trim levels starts out at about $13,000. Yeah, that's right, $13,000 for a car that gives you, this is the best part about Kia's, and honestly is fantastic, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, a 5-year, 60,000 limited basic warranty, and a 5-year, 60,000-mile roadside assistance warranty. So Kia has really stepped up their game in Hyundai, and this is going to go right into the opinion portion of this vehicle. This car, as it sits right here, $19,425. That's with everything on it, possibly. You also get carpeted floor mats for $130. Destination, real quick, fuel economy, 28 and 37 with an average of 32. We've actually been able to average 35, and that's myself with a lead foot. Front wheel drive, so good enough to get around in the snow here in Colorado. And again, what I would say is this: you are going to be hard pressed to find another car on the market, even by some American manufacturers or even some other foreign manufacturers, that's going to give you this warranty with this, for this price of a vehicle, again, under $20,000. If you're looking for maybe your very first car as a teenager, maybe getting out of college, whatever it might be, this is definitely a car to consider. It's a fantastic buy for the money. It's just, honestly, it's super simple on the inside. There's a lot of plastic, but again, think of what you're getting. Sub $20,000 for a car that honestly is going to run you. And I will say this, Kia and Hyundai have really upped their quality lately, and they're backing that with the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. This definitely is a car to consider if you're in that market. Or honestly, we've talked about, for your first kid, depending on what you're able to afford, this as $18,000 for the payment that would be is better than a used car for $10,000 that's got 50,000, 60,000 miles on it, whatever it might be. Definitely a car to consider. So Kia, 2 thumbs up from us. Great price point, great vehicle overall. If you want to learn more about this vehicle, head to your local Kia dealer, and when you do that, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.